Hello friend, welcome to all of you. These online lectures number 5th. Last time we discussed on the importance and significance of the macroeconomics. This time we see the limitations on the macroeconomics. So various experts and the economics explain the certain limitations on the macroeconomics. So let us start with our point, the 1.5, the limitations of macroeconomics. It is origin on the background of Second World War and the period of the Great Depression 1929. The macroeconomics helped to the government on the various point of view. They understand the overall working of economy to solve the various problem of unemployment, inequality, and it creates the awareness among the people about the government policies. And it is important to understand the role of government and intervention to sort out the various issues of the unemployment, poverty, inequality, and etc. It is helpful to the businessman and individual to take their decision. Besides of these are importance, some of the limitations also explained by the economics on the macroeconomics. So because the every time the macro approach is not applicable to study, and that's why the economics explain the following limitation. So what are the limitations on the macroeconomics? We see in the one by one the certain limitations on the macroeconomics. First, the limitations tell us by the economics. It is a falsy and misleading conclusion given by the macro approaches, and excessive generalization of personal experience in macroeconomics approach. It is invalid aggregation according to some expert. According to economics, ignorance to micro level approach is the limitation on macroeconomics. Difficult to collection of data and the limited application of macroeconomics. So let us start with our first point. According to some expert, it is a falsy and misleading composition. The macroeconomics conclusion are always expressed in term in average and aggregate. These conclusions are near to the truth, close to the reality, but not always right, not applicable to individual. Therefore, according to some economics, it may be misleading and falsy. For example, the economic growth over the time lead the conclusion that economy performing well means not all sector performing well. It's overall average aggregate performance of the economy. Means suppose there is the industrial production is the increase, there is the increase only one sectors or industries production which not increase in the everywhere production. So overall performance measure in macroeconomics, when the overall performance is good, that time certain sectors or certain field is not performing well, or agriculture is also still to the backward. So it is a falsy and misleading composition according to some expert, because average and aggregate not give the exact idea. Means the average per person per capita income India is increased, but not the all persons income increase according to macro approach. So micro point of view is the missing in the macro approach according to some experts. So it is a falsy and misleading composition according to economics. So there may be increasing into the GDP with existence of poverty, income inequality and unemployment in the economy. So some experts says that whenever the increase in GDP with the existence of poverty and income inequality and unemployment in the economy, so it is a falsy and misleading composition. The next is the excessive generalization of individual experiences. And individual experiences are different from each others. What are the true and applicable to individual component, it is not true as a whole. It means certain things is important to individual, but not it is important to a point of view of the overall point of view or the point of view of the economy. Like the saving, the personal saving is the important for his future, and the saving is the good habit of the for the person's future point of view. And but whenever we looking the macro point of view, the social saving is the crime, because whole the economy and whole person are saving means they reduce the economic activity. So which this thing is the important into the macro point of view is the right, it is not right in the personal point of view. So excessive generalization of the individual experience, it is the critics on the macro economics. So excessive generalization is the limitations on the macroeconomics. So personal saving is good for him, but macro point of view it is a wrong. So excessive generalization is the limitation on macroeconomics. Next is the excessive use of the aggregate. According to Professor Bolding, there are the heterogeneous of the production in the economy, and there are different parameters to measure of the all the goods, and the macroeconomics is the more emphasis on the aggregation of the all these goods. So how the aggregate all quantities of these goods is the main problem in macroeconomics. There is excessive use of aggregative terms, like the 2 apples plus 3 apples is equal to 5 apples. It is the measurable. And when 2 apples plus the 5 oranges, like means this 7 fruits. So it is the called the 7 fruits. 2 apples plus 3 apples and is equal to 5 apples. 2 apples plus the 5 oranges is the 7 fruits. But the 7 of apples plus the 3 cars, so what is the aggregate? It is the meaningless. So excessive use of the aggregate. The certain things is not the possible to aggregate, means the fruit production plus the cars production, it is not possible to aggregate according to expert. So excessive use of aggregate is the critics and limitations on macroeconomics. So what is the meaning of this? It is the meaningless aggregate according to expert. So next, ignorance of micro approach. The micro approach is also important to study of the economy. When applying the macroeconomic policy, one has to be careful because macro level information can be applied to the all. And for example, a study of general price level may be show that a study of price situation in country, despite the stability, however, there may be price changes in some sectors. So whenever the macroeconomic approach shows there is the general price level is stable, but certain sectors are suffer and there is the changes in the price. So in ignorance of macro approach is the limitations on macroeconomics. So although an overall increasing per capita income of the country, in fact of that also increasing number of people in below poverty line, so here neglect the welfare of individual, and also individual welfare is the part of social welfare. So ignorance of the micro approach, because the individual and micro level welfare is the part of the whole. So micro approach is neglect in the macroeconomics is the critics on the macroeconomics. So ignorance of micro level approach is the limitations of macro. The next is difficult to collection of data. The macroeconomics rely on the various large aggregate and averages, rely on the various data, but picture of approximately of reality is the show by the macroeconomics data. Therefore, here there is a major problem of collection of data. The collection of the national income, the collection of the national income data, the collection of the various consumption and saving of the all peoples, it is the difficult thing. While measure the national income, we have considered some estimate production of goods because of large number of products and services do not have the market value. There may be evaluated basis of estimate value. This leave the often under the overestimate. So whenever we measure the national income, that time sometime we take some estimated, sometime we overvalue consider, sometime the less value consider. So so it is the difficult to collection of data and get the right information and right conclusion basis of this estimated information. So conclusion based on such data may be misleading. Thus there is a difficult to come to collection of such heterogeneous of data from the economy. Then the next is the limited application. Macroeconomics have the limited application according to some expert, because the macroeconomics deal with the positive economics in the sense and analysis how the aggregate theoretical models works. The macroeconomics has some models and theories. These are the far removed from the policy application. These models explain the function of economy and working in the abstract manner and precise term according to expert. So the macroeconomics model and terms is explained in only precise manner and abstractly of the function of economy, not explained in detail according to expert. There it makes such a model unsuitable for use due to the changes of significance variable for time to time from one situation to another. So these models fail to analyze the situation, changing situation, and time to time need to change according to some economics. According to some economics, macroeconomics only as an intellectual attraction without much practical use. So limited practical use of the macroeconomics according to some experts. According to Hicks, most of macro concepts which large use in economics discuss are subject error and ambiguities. It's difficult to understand. The most of the macroeconomic concept like the effective demand, the employment output determination, it is difficult to understand. The concept of national income, the balance of payment, the employment are difficult to understand the common man. So limited application according to some economics. So now we discuss here the certain limitations on the macroeconomics. So conclusion, what we see and what we learn from this video, the certain limitations of macroeconomics. These are some limitations of macroeconomics. Besides of the limitations, the macroeconomics is very useful to study all the changes, dynamic variables like the investment, the consumption, national income, and it's also important to policy formulation and the intervention of the government. So resolve the problem like that, the income inequality, poverty, unemployment, COVID-19 pandemic, recession, etc. It tells us the importance of intervention of government in the economy or the role of government in the economy. So macroeconomics tell us why the government role the important in economy to remove poverty, remove the COVID-19 pandemic, remove the recession, remove the depression, and create a job in the economy. So here we see some of the limitations. It is the misleading, excessive use of generalization. It is the neglect the micro approach, and these are the certain limitations. Further, you see here the some reference and textbooks. M.L. Jingle, Macroeconomic Theory, Vrinda Publication, Mumbai. H.L. Ahuja, Macroeconomic Theory, H. Chand Publication, New Delhi. Devat K.K. Navalkar, Modern Economic Theory, H. Chand. Rasa R.G. S.P. Adav, Kotekar, Gular, Business Economics, SEM 3 and SEM 4. Present Publication, Jalgaon. This book is also available in market and library for your study. The last is the assignment question. What will be question asked on this topic for the study? The question is the explain the limitations of macroeconomics for 10 marks or short notes. Thank you for watching this video. The next time we see the next point, and the next lecture we see the macroeconomics objectives and macroeconomic policies in the lecture number 6. Thank you.